All right, yeah, we're going to show you how to do the new item duplication glitch, and this is definitely good for beginner level players, early game players who haven't progressed the story as much. You guys will be able to do this as well, as long as you get your hands on a 3-shot or a 5-shot arrow. Now, in order to successfully make this happen, you're going to have to follow these steps here, and we're also going to have to create this auto build. So let's start with the prep work. All right, yeah, Ori Mountain Skyview Tower has everything we need in order to set up the prep work for this new item duplication glitch. First, we're going to take 2 of these larger wooden platforms and we're going to attach them at a 90-degree angle. That puts this in our auto build. You're going to walk quite a bit of ways, then go into your auto build and rebuild what you just made. Then we're going to use this and attach it side by side to the other 2 platforms that are at a 90-degree angle. Just try and do your best to minimize any gaps during this process because smaller items that you're duplicating could just fall right through. We'll take another one of the longer platforms and we're going to put it at a 45-degree angle and attach it toward the end. You'll then take another long platform and attach it to the very end of the one we just placed. And the last piece of the puzzle, the last step in this project, you're going to need a stake. You're going to rotate that stake with the pointy side facing you and attach it toward the end. Now the prep work is done and you can use this auto build to duplicate items in almost any single chasm, which means that a lot of you players that are still in the beginning levels, you guys are now able to duplicate your items. We're going to be doing this glitch at the Hyrule Field Chasm. We use the Geosin Shrine to get there. As you're diving into the chasm, you're going to want to pay close attention to this number here. At anywhere between 140 to 150, you're going to be looking for a ledge to land on within the chasm. The intention here is to land between the depths and above ground. You'll see this ledge within those numbers that has a good amount of space. So we'll just land on here, avoiding the gloom. And one of the first things we're going to do is pull out that auto build that we just made. You're going to have to push it outward in order to make it. As soon as auto build starts making this, you're going to hold L1 to bring up your recall option. And as soon as you press recall, hold L1 and then use Ultra Hand to take hold of the build. You're going to want to rotate it so the stake is facing you, and then we're going to stick it into the side of the chasm right below us. Now there's a reason we landed at the 150 mark, because it's around this area where items can get glitched between the depths and above ground. So if you have a 5-shot arrow, you fuse an item to your arrow, you shoot it from the depths to above ground, it'll get stuck midair, duplicating every one of your items, and you only had to use one. As you see, the number on the right is at 157 or negative 157 while I'm standing on the platform, and that's a good marker to find out if you have the platform placed properly. And in order to have these items drop down, I just kind of walked up the platform and it kind of reset it and everything fell into our catcher. With this new way to duplicate items, especially in any chasm, you're talking about getting 999 items of almost anything within minutes. 999 diamonds, think of how many rupees that'll get you. I'm curious if you guys could make this build even better. One thing I notice is when I'm walking on the platform, I feel kind of uneasy as if I'm gonna fall off the platform. I would love to see you guys expand on these ideas. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, and if you have ideas or thoughts you'd like to share, put them in the comments. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and y'all be sure to keep it locked right here at All City 2 for a bunch more Zelda tips, tricks, and walkthroughs. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.